Oh my God, how many people are watching? Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Nekpe Obasoge. I'm here to discuss about Nigerian students in the United States. Okay. Recently, we received a news that the government of US is planning to deport almost 16,000 Nigerian students in the country due to this coronavirus pandemic. The Nigerian students studying in the United States are facing deportation due to the coronavirus pandemic. The United States government said it will not grant visas to international students enrolled in a school whose program is fully online for the fall semester. Moreover, students in the country on an F-1 or M-Not immigrant visa would be asked to leave the country if they are unable to switch to another school where they can take physical classes. Okay, the government of US is asking them to look for physical classes, which is impossible. It's a kind of a logic to disqualify them and deport them back to Nigeria. It will be very difficult for any country in the world to conduct physical classes during this coronavirus pandemic. So asking them to look for physical classes, that is impossible. I think they just want to deport them to Nigeria. That is why. And who are we to blame for this problem? Nigerian government. I wish our government develop the school system, equitable school system that meets the international standard. I don't think people will seek educational opportunities outside the country. Our government fails to develop our school system. We need equitable school system in Nigeria in order to keep our people back home and study at home. Even the government, the politicians in Nigeria, majority of them, they never allow their children to study in Nigeria. Instead, they send them to the West to study. Okay, that's the problem we are having in the country. So I'm going to play the rest part of this presentation. I don't think this policy is affecting only Nigerian students, because I can see that some other countries in the world were also affected by the policy, not only Nigerians.
The Student and Exchange Visitor Program, which is run by ICE, in a new rule released on Monday, 6th of July 2020, had said foreign nationals enrolled in U.S. educational institutions will have to transfer to in-person schools or take online classes outside the country. Otherwise, they will be deported. Also, the Department of State will no longer issue visas for students to attend schools that offer online classes only. The statement reads in part, the U.S. Department of State no longer issues visas to students enrolled in schools or programs that are fully online for the fall semester, nor will U.S. Customs and Border Protection permit such students to enter the United States. Active students who are currently in the United States and enrolled in such programs must leave the country or take other measures, such as transferring to a school with in-person institution to remain in lawful status. If not, they will have to face immigration consequences. The ASU president, Professor Abiodun Ogunyemi, recalled with regret a time foreign students were coming to Nigerian universities to study. Students were coming from South Africa, Egypt, and Ghana. According to him, today the reverse is the case. In Ghana, more than half of the foreign students there are Nigerians. So we cannot say that they are just investing our resources to fund their tertiary education. Why should Nigerians be going to the Republic of Benin, Cameroon, Togo, and Sudan to seek university education in the US? ASU incessant strikes are in the interest of students and their parents, he insisted, stressing that all the union is saying is fix our laboratories, stock our libraries, renovate our workshops, supply facilities for e-learning, and provide structures. Are those not the things they are enjoying over there? The ASU president Further said, of course, the ruling class that can afford it are those sending their children to those distant places in America and Europe. The children of the poor are left to attend universities that are without facilities, universities that are not adequately staffed, and universities whose capacity for research have been dwindling. We think this is an opportunity for the federal government to sit back and address the problems in our university education and indeed Nigerian education as a whole. Also, former Minister of Education Professor Chinwe Obaji wondered how courses like engineering and sciences that require practicals will be taught online. He called on government to make the universities attractive to Nigerian students abroad by tackling its many challenges, adding that COVID-19 is a temporary setback which all nations would surmount in due course. On his part, Professor Ayojide Olukoju, former Vice-Chancellor at Caleb University, Imota, said, "The truth is that this situation is peculiar, it is unprecedented, it is not sustainable. In due course, we will conquer it. We once conquered the pandemic in 1819, Ebola and others, and we will surely conquer COVID-19. Nothing is permanent. It is true that online teaching would always continue, but it can never take away the issues of face-to-face interaction. For example, those students studying engineering in American universities and lab-based sciences, would they do all those things from a distance?" He added, "We should adjust our curriculum to reflect the reality, mainly that we have to depend more and more now on online teaching. Secondly, we need to provide more infrastructure of online learning, ICT infrastructure essentially. Thirdly, we have to train people who can manage the infrastructure and those who want to teach on the platform, because you can't teach on the platform the way you teach in conventional classrooms. This is not a permanent situation, but the world has to adapt to it. Most US colleges and universities have not yet announced their plans for the fall semester, but a number of schools are looking at hybrid model of in-person and online instruction, while some, including Harvard University, have said all classes will be conducted online. Nigeria currently has the highest number of students from Africa studying in the US. According to US Immigration and Custom Enforcement, Nigeria has 16,039 students as of 2019. The agency said there are over 36,000 students from sub-Saharan Africa studying in the US. As of March 2019, there were 16,039 students from Nigeria studying in the United States, with 54% male and 46% female. This is an increase of 3,342 students over 12,693 students recorded in November 2018. Undergraduate students constituted 34%, masters 36%, doctorate formed 12%, while associate was 12%. Non-degree and others formed 5%. This is an increase of 3,342 students over 12,693 students recorded in November 2018. Undergraduate students constituted 34%, masters 36%, doctorate 12%, while associate 12%. Non-degree and others formed 5%. According to the agency, the top 5 states for Nigerian students in the US include Texas with 2,713, California 856 students, Maryland 827 students, New York 818 students, and Florida 753 students. Also, the over 16,000 Nigerians currently studying in the US contributed $514 million to the US economy in 2018, according to official data from the 2019 Open Doors Report on International Educational Exchange released by the Institute of International Education and the US Department of State Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs. The report indicates that Nigeria was the 11th leading place of origin for foreign students in the US as of 2018 and 2019 session. It accounted for 1.2% of the total number of 1,095,299 international students in the country. A breakdown of the figures shows that 5,689 of Nigerian students were at the undergraduate level, 5,274 at graduate level, 367 were non-degree students, and 2,093 were an optional practical training. Optional practical training is a period during which undergraduate and graduate students work for 1 year on a student visa toward acquiring practical training to complement their education.
That's it, guys. I hope you guys have already watched the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So in terms of this education in Nigeria, you know that our government has failed to develop the school system in Nigeria. That's why people are seeking educational opportunities outside the country. Nobody wants to school in Nigeria anymore. Even the politicians, they don't allow their children to attend schools in Nigeria. Instead, they send them out of the country. So it is only the children of the poor that are attending schools in Nigeria, which is very sad, honestly. Look at what is going on with our students in the United States right now. And the US has this President Donald Trump, who is also anti-immigrant. Okay, so that is the thing. I hope our government will develop our school system in Nigeria, equitable school system that will meet the international standard. So if we have equivalent school system with the West, I don't think people will migrate out of Nigeria. Is there any need? So that is the thing.